Flares and what I believe causes them. I asked on my Facebook page, I was talking about flare-ups. I used to have them, and it was interesting. Before I started meditating, anything would set me off in a flare. It amazed me what would cause it. Bad day at work. And these flares were day to day. So in other words, I would have maybe 3 or 4 good days, and then something would happen at work or something would happen at home, some major problem or something, and then I would go up into a flare-up. When I started meditating, I used to get, in the very beginning, I started getting little flares. In other words, something upsetting at work happened. In other words, not a small thing, but a major thing, like a change in a job, something like that. What would happen is all of a sudden I would notice my bowels would get loose, and all of a sudden I would be, cramps, or wasn't eating, didn't have an appetite, and I would clamp down on my meditation. I would find out what was flaring up, what was causing my flare, what upset me. And then I would fix it, or I would reason with it, or I'd find a way to alleviate the stress that it was causing to my intestines. That's why when I asked the question on Facebook about when you have a flare-up, what happened a month ago? What happened a week before you had the flare-up? What happened 2 weeks before you had a flare-up? What changed in your life? It could be a relationship change. It could be a death in the family. It could be a job change. It could be a car accident, something to worry about, money issues, something that is enough to bring your intestines to where they're churning up. So in other words, my belief in what causes flares is an emotional upset, and the way you deal with it is through your intestines. When you can get to the point that you can alleviate the problem without churning up the intestines, you will notice what will happen. You won't have flares anymore. That was one of the things I found out. That's what I learned from my healing experience. You ever notice, just for off the wall here, you ever notice that when your life is going bad, all of a sudden your illness kicks up? You ever wonder why? You look at it and go, Jesus, one more thing to worry about. My God, you know what? I just had a car accident. I don't feel good. A month later, I'm getting the bills paid off, and now I'm sick. One more thing on my plate. Think about it. A month ago you had a car accident, and your intestines are now releasing it. Think about what I said. Start thinking about that when you have a flare. Start thinking about what I'm talking about here. Doesn't hurt. I'm just telling you that. Think about it. Allow it to settle in, seep in, and just say next time you have a flare, is this what's causing it? See if you fix the problem. See if your flare goes down. Just something to think about. Okay? Have a good week. Thank you very much.